Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida. I don't know which part this is. I don't know if I'm even going to show the original videos. All I know is I don't like it enough to keep it, so I'm going to give myself permission to play with it. And that's going to start with the sky. And instead of the Anita's White Metallic, which lit up all the little bumps and texture in the canvas, I'm going to use some Artist Loft. And a little bit of shaken color shifting folk art, and maybe some more everywhere. Why not? And just use, this is, what is this? Do I have it labeled? It's a peacock, so I think it's from Deco. This is an Anita's Blue. This is some Artist Loft Amethyst. Here is a little pink diamond. And I don't think I'm going to have a problem liking this. That is a little Deco Americana 24 karat gold with some orange in it. And here comes, I'm just going to go right over the top of those trees. Oh, I like that electric blue in there, but I like these stripes. I have a spare canvas that's in my way, and something in my paint. It came down to each of the ingredients here just didn't float my boat. And if I want to bring those trees back, all I have to do is pour new paint on them. And I'm thinking about using some cell activator. First, I'm going to grab some of this fiery red from Arteza. Put a little more pink diamond from Color Art in it. Ooh, that might have been a mistake. Let's go from the other direction. Okay, I'm just going to keep working on that. Try not to drag my fingernail through too many more times, please. There, I'm a fan of that sky. But I'm going to put some more white down here. And some more of that blue. And I haven't used any of this pink yet. And maybe a little bit of purple. Just going to run my residual right up the side. It's on my spatula. Grab my tweezers to remove that thing I see that does not belong and hope that it comes out. I have a few cells. I'm thinking about a little bit of that yellow. Boy, it's risky because I know I could make green pretty easily. First I'm going to take off as much of the paint, get the bottles out of the way, because that paint is going to be hard to remake, and not so much when it's already mixed the way it looks on the canvas right on the blade of the spatula. Okay. nervous. Skies do have green in them sometimes. This one may be that. Use a little more orange across the top. Oh, I found my other pair of tweezers I was missing. Alright. I think alright. It's a rainbow sky. I'm going to find my trees with my spatula. I might even like it better. I got to do something to the ground. To the foreground, I should say. Just going to keep shuffling that little ridge of paint right down one side till I expose all the foliage. It's different. It makes me want to move on to the base. So let's grab some purple. Whoa. Okay, there's a lesson well learned. That was all Floetrol, which actually isn't the end of the world because it will definitely sell up. And I am being very cavalier with what I'm doing. I want some darker, I want some Arteza phthalo green. And what was I thinking? A little more. That one needs it too. I guess I was very lackadaisical and didn't really. A little more Prussian blue. I want to put that paint on my spatula over the edge of the canvas. And I'm like too much of it in a hurry. But I like the paint, so I'm sort of inclined to attempt to utilize it. I don't know what I'm going to do about those orange sunset highlights in the background. They're not so bad anymore, in my opinion. Just mixing in whatever the colors are already available right on my spatula. And then I'm still thinking about using some cell activator and some Amsterdam black or green or white or something. Actually, I don't have any Amsterdam green. I do have some Prussian blue, excuse me, Payne's gray, and a little bit of white, Amsterdam white. And there's nothing to keep me from scraping right through to create a more interesting foreground before I decide to I like these trees with a sort of a muted effect to them a lot more than I liked them before. And I am just using the residuals. And there's nothing to keep me from putting, you know, another color in there like green or more phthalo green. Phthalo. Phthalo green. Never easy to say. Can scrape some of that off, leave some behind. They're definitely more surreal, but I like them a whole lot better. And I have a frog in my throat today, so please excuse me. And I've been doing spatula paintings, so I know I'll expose colors. I don't mind getting rid of those roots either. I kind of want to take some of my green gold and a little bit of my purple amethyst. Just use the spatula to integrate it. And then if I still want to, I have something I can put my little acetate tools down on. Now I like them better. I keep checking to see if I'm right, but I like them better. And I have a bunch of darker colors, so I'm enjoying just using the tip of my spatula, scraping them off with my finger, stick them back on the spatula, and then integrating them into the wet paint. Prussian blue is very strong and almost impossible to mute very easily. Still very tempting to do something. I've got to try it at least once. So, a little green gold, and let's use some purple cell activator, which is nothing more than Hobby Lobby brand Master's Touch. There, I kind of like that actually. It makes it a lot more surreal, or abstract, or expressionist, or whatever you want to call it. So if I have anything left over from this one, which I probably will, I'll just move on to the next one. Back and forth. Just use my little tool to move some of the color up top. I could also put a little bit of Prussian blue in the bottom. Create the impression of shadows. As long as the paint is wet, I can add more paint and change things as I wish. I sort of want to put some white up in the top, but we'll have to see how that goes. just keep dipping my little tool back into the Amsterdam. It's not. It's it's Aussie Floetrol in, yes, brain cramps abound. In dioxazine purple. If I had a little tiny tool, and I probably do, I'd be brave enough to go all the way up there. If I take it off with my finger, I can scrape it off and put it right back on again. I'm not sure how this is going. It seems to be taking an awfully long time. There we go. That's justification for you. I've got 2 minutes to tell you guys I do sell my artwork, and if you want to reach me, you can use my email address. It's below Show More underneath the link tree where my Amazon link is. If you shop my Amazon link, you help me out, and I really appreciate it. Those of you who do, thank you so much. Okay, I kind of want some of that. I never did anything super strong with my base. I'm going to mush that Prussian blue right down into the area below the trees so it looks like a shadow. And I'm facilitating time by using my finger. That one didn't work. But I like it better than I liked it before, so far anyway. I have some gray. I might be making a mistake with that. It's supposed to be mixed the way I need it to be. I'm going to grab a little swipe card. I've got 1 minute left. Please check out the prizes at the beginning of the exhibition video. Oh, come on. It's on the end screen of this video. Just don't want those colors right there. Oh, that's pretty cool. That works really well. Finger painting 101. Just filling in, bringing the trees to the foreground by adding a little bit of green between them in the background, making those shadows stronger. So I will show you guys before you're gone that this is what it is, and it's still more interesting to me than it was before. And whatever paint I have on my spatula will go on the edges of the canvas in a minute. No, I love you. No, there's 2,200 videos. If you have an interest in anything, ask me. If you can't find them on playlists, and create a playlist by going to my channel. My YouTube banner has the PayPal icon on the bottom right hand corner. And if you use it, you'll be automatically invited to join the monthly drawing. And donations are the way in. I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourself.